This is for you if you want to manifest an ex back, an up-leveled version of him, or someone new. Welcome to the 14-day Queen Up Challenge. 3 steps to manifest anything that you want. Love, money, health, abundance. Step number 1, set your intention, your magnetizing intention from the right energy, which we did day 1, day 2, day 3. Step number 2, hold space for your manifestation. And this is where it gets tricky for most people. What you do during this phase will make or break your manifestation. This is the phase that activates the most needy energy, and needy energy repels. Every time doubt, fear, worry, guilt, insecurity steps in, it is activating needy energy. If you do not know what to do to move out of this energy, it is repelling what you want and delaying your manifestation. So I've started to teach you some key tools I teach in the Manifestation Mastery Program to learn to move out of needy energy. These sentences you have come up with for the last 2 days, amazing. Your affirmations are starting to come up really, really powerfully. But as you know by now, manifestation is not about taking one sentence, an affirmation, or even an affirmation, and repeating it 20 times a day, or writing it on a bay leaf and sprinkling some cinnamon on it. That is not what gets you to manifest what you want, because you do not have the belief system that supports them. Developing the belief system that supports you getting what you want requires understanding how beliefs are created. Beliefs are created in moments of deep pain. If I touch a hot stove and get burned, my mind is going to protect me by creating a rule or a belief that says hot stoves are dangerous, so that I don't get hurt again. It is not going to analyze, is this gas? Is this electric? Is this an old model? It's just going to say hot stoves, dangerous. If I maintain that belief throughout my life, I may not discover that I have a natural talent for baking or making a really good soup, because I will be afraid to get near a hot stove. Maybe later on in college, my friend invites me to a party that is in their studio apartment and I can't go because the stove is going to be staring at me all night and it's going to freak me out. So if I maintain that belief that was created at a time of pain to protect me, it is going to limit me from getting what I want. Now imagine that the difficult life experiences were in regards to relationships or love. For your mind, that becomes a hot stove. So on one side, we want it, and on the other, there's fear that they're gonna leave me, that they're gonna hurt me, that they might cheat on me, betray me, if that has happened to me before. Your mind is desperately trying to protect you from the pain that it could happen again, but on the other end, it's also preventing you from exploring what a soulmate, deep, loving relationship could really be. This process that requires deep healing and upgrading is what I guide clients through in the 16-week Manifestation Mastery Program. But many people have reached out asking for a shorter program that teaches specifically how to release needy energy. So I'm doing something I've never done before. I'm extracting a portion from the 16-week Manifestation Mastery Program and creating a 30-day program to dive deep into the tools to release needy energy at the core. This special round is only going to have very limited spots. The wait list is already open. You can access it in the link in my bio. So your task for today is to identify what is your hot stove. What were those painful experiences that created the need for your mind to develop these beliefs or rules to protect you, to keep you safe, so that you do not get hurt again? Those are in place to protect you. Just like my client, when her ex ended things with her, she wanted to manifest seeing him from far. And 24 hours later, she was able to manifest that. But her reaction was to turn away from him. He saw her from far. She saw him from far, and she turned her back to him. When she came into session and told me about it, she was disappointed that he didn't come in to talk to her. And immediately I asked, but would you go in and talk to someone that turned their back against you? And she said no. So immediately we were able to identify energetically where she was and apply the tools to move out of that needy, fearful energy. A few days later, she manifested having an event where she was invited and he was invited. And now she had done the pre-work with the tools to be ready for this encounter, which led her to act very differently at this party when they saw each other. She approached him and asked him, "How are you doing?" And he said, "Terrible. I haven't been able to date anyone since we ended it." That moment awakened a reconnection that through the weeks has grown more and more as we've been working through the energy, the needy energy that has been activated when doubt or fear comes up, to the point that he told her a couple of weeks ago, "You are what I want. I want to get back together." And he started telling everyone they are back together. So post in the comments, what is that hot stove, that belief that was created to protect you, that is now keeping you from what you want, so that I can provide a little bit of guidance as to your next step. I will see you tomorrow for step 3 of the manifestation process.